morning, Cisco. How are you? Good boy. Good boy. Good morning, y'all. Hope you're having a great day. Nothing like that first sip of coffee in the morning. Of course, apparently there's nothing like that first crunch of cookie in the morning. Yeah. Oh. Okay, you want to try all 4 feet? Oops, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Good boy. Yeah. I don't remember who told me many years ago that, you could groom with your hands instead of a tool, or groom with a rope instead of a brush, and let the horses know that grooming and scratching can feel just as good with a lead rope wadded up in your hand or whatever. So I'm pretty sure, I know I've heard Pat say that. Dave Ellis might have been the one telling me that. But it's really made sense to me. And most of I have a curry comb and I have a brush and I have all that stuff. But most of the grooming that I do is with my bare hands and using my fingertips as my scratching device. And then like a horse like this one that's used to be shy about the rope, I would do it so I would actually pet them with the device or the tool that I had. And I turned carrot sticks into a long-reaching scratching device. They make a really good back scratcher, by the way. But what I would do is take any bug bite that I could find that the horse had been scratching and go scratch that spot with the tip of the stick or with the rope that was in my hand or whatever was convenient. And pretty soon my tools and toys all got to be in, see, like right down here where he's still not quite that sure yet, but anyway, by using those toys, they become good devices, so everything becomes neutral instead of, you know, a negative connotation. You know, and I get it that there is practical life and things that you have to get done, and you know, if you get one that has an injury and you have to doctor it, or if you have to get something done, I still think there's, you know, best ways that you can do it for them and all of that. One of the spots that I found that my horses really seem to like is underneath the chin, when they decide that you're pretty good at scratching that part, because they can't really reach that part on anything else. But you could put your fingers in there between their jaw bones and get some scratching done for them once they start figuring out that that's a good thing. Chris Jones was asking me the other day how much time I spend training with him, how many sessions do I do a day, and I really, right now, I'm only doing this one session a day with him, and you know, I've got, oh good boy, I got other horses that I got to work, and I've got other work that I have to do, but I come down here and feed him separate from this, and then I, you know, if I'm walking by the round pen, and his pen is right at the front, it's the first one I have to go by it every time I go to see the other horses, or every time I come back. So I stop and I give him a cookie, I scratch him over the fence, but I don't really come in here unless I've, you know, this is my one time a day. So you're actually seeing kind of the progress. You're not seeing all the in-between stuff that I'm not doing, but I do try to, you know, like if he comes over to the fence to ask, I come over and give him a cookie. And if he ignores me when I'm walking by, then that's all right. I don't necessarily come over, but I always allow for him to engage in the conversation too, so that he feels like he gets to initiate the conversation too. So if he's thinking, I just want him thinking good thoughts about me. You know, I think that horses categorize that person's good, that person's not. I'd like them to think that all persons are good, but you know, I'm not too worried about that. I just worry about what I can do, what I deal with, and then if I have students that are trying to learn, I try to help them figure out, you know, to be good for their horses. And what you doing there? Dancing the back end around, thinking if you get all four. There you go. Good job. Oh, good job. Thank you very much. Good boy. All right. Anyway, that's good for today. Good boy. My coffee cup's empty. The donut's calling my name. Hope you guys have a great week. Enjoy your adventure. Thanks for watching. Remember to tell the ones you love that you love them.